came to Honduras to work with poor communities. I saw this incredible disparity in the way I had been raised and so many people in Honduras, and now as we see with our work in Haiti as well. We've done so many different things. We've done schools, we've done clinics, we've done agricultural development programs, we have a children's home. But what we realized is that if we can focus on economic development, so many of the other areas that we spend so much money trying to operate, the needs are removed. If a family, if a head of household has a sustainable job, a sustainable income, then he doesn't need subsidized health care. If he has a sustainable job and sustainable income, he doesn't need subsidized education for his children. He doesn't need help to fix his house, to build a latrine or to put a concrete floor in, because he can do it himself. And so many things that we see that destroy the fabric of the home, that lead to broken homes, that lead to neglect, that need to lead to abuse of children, those things can also be eliminated when there's sustainable employment, providing sustainable income for a family. When we're able to focus on economic development, we're able to transform lives in a way that's sustainable because we're able to generate the revenue needed to treat the causes of the problems that are plaguing not just Honduras, not just Central America or the Caribbean, but truly most of the world in 2018. Right now, Honduras has the #1 population of people immigrating to the U.S. illegally per capita, more than any other country in the world. Hondurans want to be in Honduras. Hondurans love their country. They love a humble house. They love their traditional meals, but they love to be able to provide for their family as well. Well, we discovered that if we can create sustainable jobs with wages that are not just a fair wage, but what we call a thrivable wage, enough money that a family, a head of household can actually not only think about today, he can think about the future. We found that we can make these changes through quite simple business initiatives that aren't looking to pay American wages in a developing nation. As a matter of fact, Honduras' minimum wage comes out to about $350 a month. No one in Honduras is getting rich on $350 a month. But in rural Honduras, a family struggling to survive, struggling to change their future, they won't risk their life on a dangerous journey to the U.S. if they can just earn minimum wage of only $350 a month. With $350 a month, they'll still stay at home. They'll be the future of Honduras, and they will be the change that Honduras needs. Oftentimes, we're tempted to go into a place and to start something that's really a good project. But what we found after 17 years here in Central America is that if we don't have the commitment and the buy-in of the community to be a part of their own transformation, then really the long-term effect of our efforts is going to be very, very limited. But if we have the community behind us, and if you have the community wanting to own their transformation, that they have a cost share, then everything changes because now they are owning their own destiny. They're owning their own transformation. But when we have a cost share, when it's shared, even in a slightest bit, when there's ownership of the program, the results we have found are drastically different. Not because we couldn't make a change happen there, but because the change was coming only from the outside. It wasn't a sustainable change. And until a community or people are willing to make that commitment on their own, until they are willing to own their own transformation, until they are willing to care as much about their situation as I care about it, then we won't be able to work with them. But once they care, once a community or a family or individual cares as much about their own transformation as we care about their transformation, then we know that we have a partner, and quite frankly, a partner for life. And when they own their change and they invest in their own transformation, we don't have to be partners for life, because once they get that momentum, then they become the change, they become the catalyst for the change in their own community.